Hip-hop started from the slums of the Bronx, New York. I fell in love with break beats, the techniques, b-boying, MCing, crushing whoever was in front of you. It was groovy. You knew how it was. It's true, it's hip-hop. It's only one source to get it. It's I Do It For Hip Hop Podcast. Subscribe, Google Play, iTunes, and DJ Bugsy 215 SoundCloud. It's all about the hip hop. Keep it hip hop. It's your boy DJ Bugsy's Do It For Hip Hop Podcast. I want to welcome 100 Proof Yannie. This is the next part of the indie artist spotlight. I appreciate her coming on the show. I've been watching her grind, seeing her freestyles, and I was like, yo, I gotta get her on the show. Shout out the kid with the gift. She shouted you out the other day too, by the way. That's one of my favorite. That's my dog. That's one of my favorite female rappers in Philly.
No, me too.
Tyra Wack, Lex Dom, like these is like my favorite one. Now I'm about to add you to that list.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm about to add you to that list.
That's heavy. I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem. So I want to go back to your CAPA days because...
You know about that?
Yeah, I know about that. Wow. I do my research. So
that's crazy.
I want to go back to that because that's, to me, your real starting point. Mm-hmm. And I want you to tell me about that moment when you felt like, you know what, I can be an artist too. I'm seeing all these people in my classroom, they all artistic, they all doing their thing. Mm-hmm. Take me back to that time because I think about Boys to Men. I think about all the people that came from there, the roots and different things like that. And now we got you and you trying to take it to that next level.
Well, when I first started at that school, mm-hmm. I wasn't like a dancer. Like I wasn't professional. I just like knew how to dance. But like, okay, I had ended up teaching myself, I guess, like how to dance.
So self-taught. Kind
of, sorta. Okay. Obviously, like that's what I went to school for. So it taught me like professional dance. But they had like certain placements where it was like dance captains and just the rest of the department. Okay. And I just remember like by my 12th grade year, I was a dance captain. And it was like, I don't know how, when it was like when I first started there, all these people was going to dance school their whole life. They came there, it was like... And
then you just became a dance captain.
Yeah, and I was a dance captain and it was just like, I just knew like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm going to be somebody. Like I'm supposed to be in the front, not in the back, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of more so one of that kind of thing. And on top of that, just the school that I went to, like, that wasn't no normal school. Like my high school was like college for real. Like it really was like college. What you mean,
educational wise?
Not educational wise, but
just
like
the demand.
Just the demand, the freedom, all that. Like we ain't had no uniform. We could leave when we want. Right. We just danced all day. Like we had a big ass studio. Like two dance room studios. We actually had a recording studio in there as well. Really? But I wasn't rapping at the time, so I didn't utilize it. I was into film actually at the time. I was into film.
So what made you switch from film to hip hop?
I started rapping from a diss. Somebody dissed me. Like a boy dissed me, literally. And that's how I started rapping.
He knew you? Mm-hmm. He dissed you?
He put my name in the song. Like he was naming a bunch of girls. Right. And he put my name in the song. And that's how I started rapping. Literally, I recorded a song in my computer class on the iMac. I recorded it myself because I was into film. So I knew how to record a track. Yeah, I knew how to do audio. Right. It wasn't like spiffy or nothing, but I knew how to do that. Okay. And I recorded the track and I remember I had put it out and like literally it went up. I remember
and then
that
from
that point, I was like, I'm gonna rap. Like I'm gonna really start doing this like serious stuff.
And how did you get your name, 100 Proof? You be popping 100 Proof? Look at her. How did you get that fucking name?
Oh, I got that name. Everybody always asks me that. I got that name because from back in the day, like Flash Mob days. Like everybody.
Oh shit.
My name was Yannie 100 Grand.
100 grand?
Yeah, it was 100 grand. Don't ask me. I don't know where it came from. I don't even remember.
But you was part of the Flash Mob era?
I was a part of that Flash Mob era, like definitely.
So you got them messages and you was out there doing your thing, your ones and twos.
Believe it or not, everybody that's popping right now was in the Flash Mob days. Everybody. And I'm not saying on some everybody, but a lot of these guys that you look at, they was out there like 923. They was at jams. They was doing all the same shit we was doing. Like, yeah, it's a lot of them out there for sure. It was in the mix right with us. That's how everybody know each other though. Literally.
But because Philly's small too.
Philly is small, but a lot of the majority too is a lot of us really came up with each other. Like, literally. Like through the party scene somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying?
So you was part of the party scene?
For sure. Before I was doing anything. Yeah. Absolutely.
Was you promoting or you just was enjoying?
Oh, I wasn't promoting. I was just going, like, for sure. I was heavy jams girl. Like, I used to like jams and stuff.
So you was the one always on the floor, not playing the wall.
Not ask me that.
He wasn't a wallflower. He wasn't a wallflower.
I was definitely in the middle, like, for sure.
So you had them on the front and the back of you? The niggas?
No.
Was you the type of girl that tell the niggas to get away? And I'm dancing with
I was
my girlfriend?
definitely like just.
So you was they considered you bougie?
I guess. I was selective. I guess you could call it that. I don't know. When you young like that, you just doing whatever. Because you think it's cool and cute. Like a whole mess.
All right, so I want you to go back further because I want to know a little bit about your upbringing. And do you feel like your upbringing spills into your music? Your pain or things that you might have went through?
Yeah, in a way, but no, not really, because it ain't like I came up in the struggle, but I ain't really struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was obviously like in my life, right? But she didn't raise me. My grandma did. Okay. So I was always like closer to my grandma and my papa because that was like my home. Like that's where I stayed. Me and my mom relationship, we got closer like the older I got. Okay. Okay. She had me like when she was young. She had me when she was 19. So I can't imagine, you know, the pressure and just everything she was going through and being, you know, on her own. My dad was locked up while she was pregnant. So from the jump, she just was a single mom. You know what I'm saying? My grandma elite though. Like that's why I can sit here and say my upbringing, it might play a role in my music, but I definitely was brought up loved. I didn't miss a meal. You get what I'm saying? Like I know how real love is. And my grandma and papa been married for 32 years. So, really? Yeah. So I grew up in a stable home. Like I grew up seeing a man provide and have a wife and take care of his family, and I never seen my grandma lift a finger.
Wow, so, that's dope. Well, that's good because that's rare sometimes.
I mean, it is rare, but they also old school. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, it's gonna be rare because look how old they are. Like they don't make them like that no more. For sure not. Like,
that's a fact. That's
not
a fact.
all them years. I don't think.
Right. Now you said something, and I know we was gonna talk about this, but I don't really necessarily. I mean, to a certain extent, I get your plight about it
on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's crazy because he actually commented on this too.
He did?
He was like who? Like, cause I'm just like, it was a general statement. Okay. It literally was a general statement in general, but it's just like, I don't like that.
Now tell me first tell the people the statement and then I'm gonna give you my feedback and then you're gonna elaborate on why you feel that way.
Well, the statement was, I don't like when the guy that I'm dealing with, he likes one of my friend's pictures or multiple pictures.
And why? What do you think that what do you think does that mean, that he has some type of side thing thinking, or he just or she's gravitating him with just from the eye point? Because you know men are very visual.
Y'all are, but that's the thing. It really depends on the man. Okay. First of all. Right. Because it could just be like, it could be just like a bro sis relationship, you get what I'm saying? Absolutely. But if I've never seen y'all two, you get what I'm saying? I never introduced y'all on that type of time. When you see him, you just see him. It's like, hi, how you doing? Okay. But that's it. Right. Why are you even following each other? Why y'all even, you get what I'm saying? Why would you be in?
So who would you approach first in that situation?
I would approach him first. I never checked the girl. I always checked the nigga. Just because, like, that's how I was raised. You get what I'm saying? Niggas know what they doing.
There we go.
You can't blame the bitch.
There you go.
That's the fucking sound effects for me. But no, you can't. Like, you can't blame the bitch. She just being a bitch. Like, she gonna do what the hoe gonna do. Like, all right, you get what I'm saying? Like, they gonna be with whatever. Right. You really check the nigga, like, cause they moving and grooving. So I'm gonna check you first.
And you gonna check him first because that's who you lay with next to every night.
What the fuck is you on her pictures? You liking booty pictures and fucking body
booty
pictures?
See, that's different.
Or body pictures in general. What is a regular picture though?
A regular picture is no skin showing. Like if she just basic taking a selfie, sitting at her job, and he just like that.
What if it's not a selfie though, and she is dressed, but it's really like voluptuous?
Then no, that's a different type time.
Okay.
But there is a but in there. What I want to say to you in the text and through the DM was, I feel like sometimes women are insecure. But if you're secure with your man and you got him, why do you feel like he trying to get? Why buy though?
I hate that shit.
Why you hate that? This the truth though.
That insecure shit. That shit is some bullshit.
But it's a word and it's in the dictionary. How is bullshit?
Ain't no such thing as that shit. Like people make you feel how you fucking feel, and what people do, you see and you react to it. I feel like insecurities, all right, it might be to a certain extent.
Okay, yeah, at least say 50.
No, not even that. Like
you gonna give it 20?
I'm gonna give it a good 35.
Okay.
Yeah, because you go off of energy. You go off of what your man doing, what your man seeing. The only way you can be insecure is if he make you feel insecure. The only way you gonna be asking questions is if he make you feel like you gotta ask those things.
100 proof. One other reason where you can feel secure is if you caught him doing something that he ain't had no business doing.
Exactly.
And now that's gonna give. Now I understand that.
It gives you motive.
Exactly. Now if that happens, that's a different story. Mm-hmm. But what if he's been clean slate the whole time?
Oh, if he's been clean slate the whole time is absolutely no problem at all. But I highly doubt that's ever gonna happen.
Why? You don't think no man can be clean slate?
No.
Why you face stuff? Why she? Yo, pour a drink. You need a drink, yo. You said never.
I don't.
Why though? I think. All right, let me ask you a question. Do you think black women been hurt the most out of any race?
Yep.
And why you think that is? And also I want to ask you, do men need to protect black women more? Let's talk about Megan and Tory. Don't you feel like black men don't protect? Because I seen a video that went viral where a man was beating a woman to a pulp, and it was 5 men pulling out their phone and not helping.
I'm gonna be honest with you about that. Like that was a conversation I was having with somebody recently, and I mean, to each his own. You get what I'm saying? To each his own. But personally, for me, I'm not racist or anything, but I feel like we always the bitches that's out there for y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When shit hit the fan, we the ones, you know what I'm saying, that's there, whatever. We the bitches that y'all putting us through dirt, putting us through mud, putting us through everything, treating us like shit, whatever. You get what I'm saying? But these niggas want a foreigner. You get what I'm saying? A bitch.
Like they want their cars.
Yeah, but I don't. Not that I have nothing against that, because it's like I said, to each his own. Like I don't care. Okay. But regardless, it's like, what's the difference
between?
Because the girl prettier, you get what I'm saying, or to you she might look exotic, or you get what I'm saying, they see us and they like angry black woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference? That bitch can't be crazy and angry and loud and ratchet and a problem? Or you get what I'm saying? I don't get it. Why is it that guys put these like women on this pedestal, like, and then with us it's like y'all always mad, y'all always angry, y'all made us this way. Like
it is a lot of our fault. I agree with that.
The fuck?
But no, I think that foreigners and other women don't do. And the reason why is go back to what we said earlier. If black women been hurt the most, they're going to have the most pain and anger. So it's automatically
it's a stigma. Yeah,
it's a stigma. So the other ones are not, because they haven't been hurt like that.
Yeah, and what it is like I noticed, like, all right, black women we just naturally independent. We naturally strong. We naturally just dominant.
Okay.
That I do know.
That's true.
Even I struggle with that. Like, submitting sometimes and knowing when not to be too dominant, knowing when, but regardless, I've always had to make sure I was okay. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so personally, it's hard for me to submit, because when a nigga turned his back on me, I always had to pick up the pieces. You get what I'm saying? It was never a time where a nigga just had my back completely, like, and just... You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I never actually ever felt like that.
Okay.
Now, being on your own is different. Like, because I live by myself. I take care of myself. So
yeah.
When you meet somebody, you don't just want to just be dating on some, all right, we just dating, this whatever. Like, I'm trying to have stability every little bit of what the fuck. Like, I'm trying to be on some real grown shit, like doing some shit with ourselves. And I don't know right now.
Say it.
Yeah, but I don't know right now. Like, just as far as like what direction I want to take myself in. But personally, I know that when I do settle down and when I am ready and stuff like that.
He has to be a go-getter.
Well, he is a go-getter. He is a go-getter, definitely, for sure. But I just want to make sure that it's for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
married.
Yeah. I don't want to, like I'm about to be 25. I don't want to be
But that's still young, though.
It's still young, but I don't want to just
settle down now?
I don't want to just be like, still trying to like figure out. You get what I'm saying? Though?
Yes, I get it.
I ain't trying to look up, I'm 35 and I'm like...
But let me ask you this. Do you think your rap career can change those views? Because when you start bubbling and you got a man that might not be bubbling like you... That
affected me a lot, too, in the past.
What you mean?
That, like...
Tell me more.
Like in an old relationship of mine.
Yeah, tell me more. What
that affected us because it was like, I feel like we was in two different places in our career. Mm-hmm. And it was like... You
was getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And he was whatever.
I'm not gonna say that.
But what you gotta say something.
this man gonna have a heart attack when he heard this shit.
Oh, he gonna hear this.
But what I'm saying is,
all right. Come on,
that's how they get people. I'm noticing it. Like when y'all be artists and shit, when they be doing interviews and they slip up and they say some shit, I gotta think about it a little bit because the wine almost got me. But yes, I feel like we was in two different places and it affected us a lot. Like if we was outside, if I had a gig, if I had a video, if I was in the studio with guys or anything. Like it was just, even when it came down to him supporting me.
He didn't support you?
He supported me, but not how he should have. Not really.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you ever ask him?
Why he didn't post me?
Yeah.
Yes, I asked him why he didn't post me.
And what'd he say? Because that right there is weird. I'm not saying he should post you like that, but if you got a single that's coming out,
he would say that he didn't want to piggyback off of me. That he didn't want to piggyback off me. He will always say, I never wanted to seem like I'm trying to eat off of you. Shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
No. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Listen,
so he didn't support me like that.
There's no way and now look, I'm heavy on hip hop. That's why I started this podcast. I started hip hop since 1987, way before the blog came about. I go deep in hip hop. So for me, if I date a rapper, every time her shit drop, her shit going up. She don't even gotta ask me. Mm-hmm. It's like, come on, what the fuck? That's automatic.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean,
that's why you're not with them.
Everybody not the same. But it's just like when you with a person, you want them to be your biggest supporter. You know what I'm saying?
That's my point.
And that's what it was for me. It was like,
you don't support me.
Yeah, he didn't have my back.
And that's part of the reason why it didn't work out.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I would be a liar to say it wasn't, but it definitely was a reason why it didn't work out.
Right. So when did you feel like Philly, you became a name? Like when did you feel like they really paying attention to me now? Because your views went up.
Oh my God.
Your followers went up. You freestyle for Cosmic Kev. Shout out to DJ Cosmic Kev.
Shout out to Cosmic Kev for sure.
Tell me about that. When did you feel like, well, damn, they really fucking with me? You know what I mean?
Really be honest with you, yo. I still don't feel like I'm doing nothing at all.
Oh, come on, Yannie. Really? Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm so hard on myself.
So you're a perfectionist?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm on level 1.
Level 1? You ain't on level 2 or 3?
Probably like 2. But I just really feel like I didn't take off yet.
And what you think? Do you think it's Philly? Because a lot of people feel like Philly you don't get the support. You don't get the love. Do you feel like you get love from your counterparts, other female rappers? Because listen, I remember some bars you said some shit that motherfuckers sound the same, this and that, and I'm like, I don't know who she talking about, but I just need to know from your perspective. Like, do you feel like you get love from other female rappers? Do they feel like you're dope? I know Kid with the gift do because she shouted you out.
That's my dog.
That's my dog for life.
Tierra, my dog too though. That's my
Tierra Wack. Yeah,
Tierra, that's my homie. But yeah, I do.
You do what? You not. Your shit is real. You smart. Stop. Yeah, you like. I love how you doing this interview though. You kind of like on the. I'm gonna say that, but you's like sleazing around like a snake on this shit. You walking around. What's up with you?
I just feel like.
What you feel like when it comes to Philly, for real? Because Philly it's hard to crack. Do you feel like you gotta move? Cause you Little Uzi Vert went to the ATL and said,
"Fuck it." I don't feel like I gotta move at all. Like I know what I gotta do. Like I need the product to be put out. Like that's it. People just gotta taste the product. That's it. Like they gotta get a feel for the product. Like an actual product though.
Okay. Right.
It's just we just stuck in a city where it's like once they on something. That's what they on, and it's like they don't see past that. You get what I'm saying? But realistically, I'm in like a real world in my head, and it's like I just know like a lot of people not gonna last.
Really?
Even if they do last, it's not my lane. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna last in my lane.
What's your lane? Real bars, real hip hop?
Yeah, I would say real music, like real.
Is it all right, so when you say is it this the certain people in Philly that ain't gonna last, or is it just? Do you feel like some female rappers are gimmicks and not real MCs?
I feel like most of it is an image. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is an image,
a facade.
Because everybody can, anybody could look like something, but can everybody really rap? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
No shade though.
No shade though.
I'm serious.
I believe you. So all right.
Like they look good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, all right, y'all bitches is bad. Like.
Yeah, you is funny as fuck, yo. This interview got me turning red. Like, what's good? Like, all right. All right, so now tell me about that song Around, because that was when you first started, right? If that was your official first like song and video, or that was
no, Ain't Low was my first official song and video. Dev Camera shot that. Okay, that was my first video. Okay, that was 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Around was my second video. Okay. That I put out. But that was like my prime. Like that was like when I really had started taking rap serious. Like
during your prime time.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. And I noticed like around that time I was like, all right, now I'm really gonna be serious about it. Like that's when I really started getting serious. Like was locked in at that point. Okay.
All right, well, I want you to spit some bars because
oh God. I knew this was coming.
You did? You see me queuing up the beat. I want you to spit some bars. I don't ask everybody to spit bars, but you are special to me. And like seriously, like that one freestyle when you rapped over the Nicki Minaj beat, and I think you just got your makeup, and you was like, like your energy is what drawed me in. See, it can't just be the bars. It gotta be the cadence. It gotta be how you flowing, how you moving. All that is important. And it's hard to find that in female hip hop in Philly.
I mean, yeah, it is.
It is.
It really is.
And before we go, I got a debate question before you spit. Top 5 female rap albums of all time. I got mine. I hope you got yours.
Top 5?
Yeah. Anybody. You can be mainstream, it can be underground, it can 5 female albums that really yeah, this is what got me.
I'm always gonna say Nicki Minaj first.
Which album?
Probably what I say, I want to say, I'm sorry, I want to say Pink Friday. Okay. I would say something old, probably. I would say something even older than that. Okay. But I'm trying to see if I like her new shit a little bit more than her old music. Don't get me wrong, like I came up on her old music, but the Pink Print probably would be my favorite album that she put out that I actually was really close with. Okay. Other than that, Lean Bean.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I bump Lean Bean tape all the time. Okay. Like, just all the time. Tierra Whack.
Most definitely.
I would definitely
name all my favorites.
Them two neck and neck for sure. Only because that's music
right.
to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Self-expression.
Yeah, and that's feelings. That's just realistically like going through Lean Bean album is a story.
It is.
You know?
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I can see it when I close my eyes. Like,
right. It's a canvas.
It's
just
not
like
annoying.
Biggie.
It's not like
right. Just
it's
like
real.
Biggie.
Yeah, like it's
like
realistic. It's really realistic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else.
Who else
do I really like a lot?
Do you like any old rappers like Lil' Kim, Foxy, Lauryn Hill?
I mean, of course, I'm always gonna pay respect to female artists that came before me.
But they not in your era.
Yeah, they're not in my era. Don't get me wrong. I always hear Lil' Kim music and stuff like that, but that's not just something I'm about to turn on. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm all the way in this era right now.
Absolutely.
But that is probably be
what
about it.
What about Megan and Cardi?
Sorry. Nah.
She said
I was saying that to the burp. But I don't she said sorry. I don't like they style.
Okay. I understand. They not somebody I really, you know what I'm saying, either. So I get it.
It's just like
it's just I get it.
Like
you ain't
City Girls.
I can't stand them.
It's just like
no. I'm good on them. I'm good on them.
It's not too many female artists.
What about Rhapsody? No?
I like it.
But it's not
my cup of tea.
You need something more edgy.
Yeah, just
street,
a little bit.
A little bit.
But and the crazy part is, even though Tierra Whack is not, she's all the way with it. But she's still, when it come down to lyrically, you can't deny it. And then you still feel, no matter how weird her songs can get, no matter whatever, I still can feel home
with her.
Yeah. I'm absolutely. Just like, no.
Shout out to Tierra Whack. We gotta get her boy here on the podcast. We gotta get up here. But I'm gonna need you to spit though. You know what I mean? Straight up. You ready?
Oh my God. I need to turn this shit on. Oh. Okay.
Let's go.
Hey. Okay. What the fuck is going on and where the fuck am I? They told me all along this shit was all a lie. They fabricate their songs and won't be televised. Man, this rapping shit a hobby, should be exercise. Bitches wanna have a pussy competition. Who gon' last? I'm trying to have a looking competition. I can't find them, I don't see them. They try to line it, but it won't be them. I've been popping since 15, getting gritty. One phone call, you ass niggas, I got busy. I've been the same Yannie, you could probably find me. Psych, no, I'll take it back, cause these bitches, they probably line me. Man, this shit is all a joke, this shit is all a game. Every single song is sounding all the same. And you could take my nigga, what you want, a cookie? Bitch, I'm thinking 20,000 just to fucking book me. 2020, bitches still fighting over dick. Just seen a nigga die, they was fighting over bricks. Shit spooky, let me know what side you gon' pick. If it ain't about a check, I ain't fighting with a bitch. I'm 24, no kids, keep it classy. Hit written all on your face, that shit trashy. Bitches pop shit, but they basic. She can't handle company, the bitch live in the basement. Face it, bitches rap like me, okay, what's next? But bitches look like me, okay, that's a stretch. 100 Proof Yannie. Right.
Yo. Yeah, you see it. You see it.
The wine got me heating up over here.
I see.
Got me heating the fuck up.
Well, that's 100 Proof Yannie. I appreciate coming on the podcast. Let everybody know how they can follow you. What you got coming up next?
You can follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, 100 Proof Yannie, 100 Proof as in the liquor, YANNIE. And it's a lot coming out. About to drop a video on YouTube, Dangerous, coming right after that. It's going to be Ops, coming right after that. It's going to be another banger. So just keep your eyes out, stay tuned, more shit coming.
Most stuff.
Yeah,
appreciate you, Yannie.
Thank you.
You funny as shit, yeah. Yo, it's your boy DJ Bugsy, man. Yeah, I'm saying, you already know. Make sure you subscribe on Google Play, iTunes, DJ Bugsy 215 on SoundCloud. Episode 84 is coming up next.
If I see a op, he getting got. Oh shit, I see a op, he getting shot. We had them brooms, we had them sticks, we had them mops. Oh shit.